Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone, and happy Pride. How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? How's it going? How's it going? As always, big shout out to our VIPs in the server here in Twitch, our subscribers from Patreon, Ko-Fi. We have Galileo Girl, aka Paige, Summalar, aka Lynette, Lord Andre. We have Wisp, Duck, and Lace. So thank you all for supporting this community and thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. How is everyone doing?
I will send you to Jesus.
Good morning, Lace. And why are you sending me a Jesus already? Already? How are you doing, sweetie? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? I've only been out for 30 minutes and literally immediately had to clock in for work. After today, 7 more shifts remain. Oh, but yeah, otherwise, how's it going? Not even dressed yet? Fair. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Ooh, nice. Nice. That's awesome. Well, I hope they have a very, very fun graduation. One second. Ah, gotta love kids arguing first thing in the morning while I'm trying to work. Anyone got anything fun planned for today? I quite literally, Baby Faye and spouse are both still asleep, and I get it, I do, but yeah, just they are annoying their siblings. It's a thing. Just gur arg, gur arg. Sup, Draken? Happy Pride. Today is the first day of Pride. Oof. I'm sorry. Nice. Eh, differential pay. Shift differentials is the thing. But, oh, God, I'm so tired. So freaking tired. But it is what it is. Nice. That's awesome. The I've got my I bet I finally finished putting together my updated resume, getting my stuff on LinkedIn up to date. So I'll start applying for things. So we'll see. Nice. Gotta willpower through it. Just is what it is. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. Yeah, my kids are going to be bored as fuck this summer, but that's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Ba, 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 ba. But yeah. Hey, makes sense. I've got to like send an email. So I mean mainly because, losing my job. Wh- Do, do, do. That makes sense, Les. One second. Gotta love the kids screaming. Gotta love it. But yeah, so basically I've I've started putting in applications. Um, so it's with how the job market is in the IT field right now, it's going to be rough. So we'll see what happens. Do, 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 do. I mean, doing the normal. Um, quite literally, shares from the page. Just doing the normal. Like that's really all that can be done. I appreciate you, Draken. Like, and plus, I will be I will be on unemployment, so it's not horrendous, but it's the antsy part that just I need to prep for. Oh, 100%. 100% less. But is what it is. Uh, hold on, Draken. Still have school funds available from VA? Um, no, no. Basically because I didn't sign up for the GI Bill because I was a dumbass. But that's fine. Plus, quite literally, if I went back to school, I would be more focused on getting my certs than going for further in my degree. Because certs are where it's at in the IT field. Um, I have to check. I would have to check. It's possible. Yeah, I would have to double check. I think it might, but I would have to look through it. I know it can pay for boot camps. Do 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 do. But yeah, so oh, seems spouse is awake. Oh, absolutely, 100% is a thought. 100% is a thought. Hey, Wisp, how's it going? Why? Why 2 years? Yeah. This week's been um, this week's been shitty, quite literally. But hey, you're here. Makes sense, Les. Absolutely makes sense. Thank you. Yeah, the entire shit show that, hey, you're being laid off. It's like, well, that's fun. Yep. So, but it's a thing. It is what it is. It is time. This is true. More Drago. So because I am remote and everything, um, they have to register with where they are based, which is Texas. And according to the Warn Tracker, um, this is a 50% reduction in force from the main company itself and the consulting side. So fun times. Yes. Yeah. So, but all my bosses are willing to be personal references because if they do the professional reference, everything, all they can say is, yes, he worked here. Yes, he's rehireable. That's it. Hello. How you doing, Sean? So, like, pretty much, I've got a good portion of my bosses willing to vouch for me. I've got a good amount of my former teammates willing to be professional references. Um, I've got to call a buddy of mine um, who worked with me on one of the contracts, who no longer works with AT&T, and go from there. So we'll see what happens. It will be fine. I will land on my feet. So, but otherwise, just oh yeah, it's still a shady situation, but that's funny. That's funny, Dragon. It absolutely is a shady situation, but except the things I cannot change. This is not within my control. The only thing within my control is my reaction to it. So I have faith in my own luck, my willpower, and getting towards my goals. And I have y'all as support, encouraging me to keep going. Like, I could be in a worse situation. I mean, don't get me wrong. I moped for 24 hours, like, because it's hard. It's rough, but quite literally, I can tell from the way that my boss's response is none of them wanted this, not a single one. And the fact that um, one of the people that is also being laid off with me is my direct boss's mentee says everything. Like this is not within their control. So, oh, absolutely, I will absolutely find something else. So, quite literally, but funny thing is, I've got several friends like, come to Canada. I'm like, how would I get there? One, how would I get there? First and foremost. Two, transferring the kids to schools, transferring kids to schools in Canada would just be hard right now. I know him. You know, you know, like quite literally, I would, if I was to move out of the US, it would probably be either to Canada or Germany, hands down. But we should all move to Canada. I mean, y'all just want me within, driving range so y'all can bother me at all times of the day. Oof, I'm sorry, Lace. Oof, I'm sorry. That's hard, Lace. I completely understand though. Nothing, Draken, just quite literally acknowledging the community's wants. I mean, hell, we have enough people in the server right now to make a small town. Shit. I mean, think about it. Like, there are small towns here in the U.S. that are less than 1,000 people. We have 1,200 people in the server right now. Hell, we have 40K in the freaking Facebook page. Like quite literally. We could quite literally form an entire fucking town. Oh, absolutely. It's because Facebook is actually pushing my shit now. Holy fuck, Lace. See that would be amazing, Lace. Do do do. Why do you say that, meatbag? I'm sorry, Lace. Do, do, do. That makes sense, meatbag. Just how are you doing? How's the chemo going, bud? That's fair, Wisp. There would be too much awesome. But Wisp, we can have fun. Fun for y'all means, chaos for me. Who put these two together? Wasn't me. Oh, get me as you caught me red-handed, creeping with the girls next door. Gotcha. Just be careful, bud. Damn. Damn. Technically correct is best correct. The E4 Mafia as a city. Ugh. It was the sheep and cow that put them together. Oh. Moose and squirrel. It was moose and squirrel. I mean, if if the E4 Mafia ran a town, things would be tactically acquired. The budget, what budget? Oh, my favorite part of watching Pinky and the Brain as an adult now is realizing that Pinky is the genius and Brain is insane. E4 Mafia, get shit done, just don't ask how. That one of my favorite mechanics in the military. Um, a sergeant looked at him and goes, "I want this vehicle running by the end of the day," and and the mechanic goes, "Oh, I can get it running, but it won't be safe." And the sergeant goes, "Well, I want it fixed." And he goes, "No, no, no. Fixed and running are two vastly different things." I was like, "Oh shit." I mean, it would be sea shanties. It'd be sea shanties, Wisp. You make it sound like tactically acquiring things would be bad. No. I just have to plead the fifth. Rum, mead. You want safe, fast, or ready? Pick two. Hate that the truth. Uh, you want me to be nice, act like myself? Pick one. I can't do both.
Hey, at least I pretend to be nice to people!
Draco with the fucking. Oh, that was perfect, Drago. Oh, sounds like my children are in a fine mood. See, my thank you, Dragon, for the hydrate. But the oh the if I think about it, um we have a lot of chaos, but we do not have enough bureaucrats. Just say. Ba ba bum, ba ba bum, ba ba bum ba. A cab, a cab. I could drag a few over by their toenails. Oof, ow. I'm friends with a couple mayors and city council reps. Nice. Same, same. Like one of the things that um, makes spouse giggle a lot is anytime there's an issue with the car or anything, if it's something that I can fix, like I'll look it up on YouTube. Like I have fixed the refrigerator. I have um like done routine, replace the lights in the car, super easy stuff. And spouse is like, "How do you know these things?" YouTube. YouTube. I used to be student body president. Does that count? I mean, it's still bureaucrat. Exactly. So Wisp, what you're telling me is you have the Fargo from Eureka ability. I can feel things too. It just might need a first aid person. I mean, there's enough medics in the area, like in the server. We'll patch you up. We'll patch you up. Also, no plumbing. See, that's useful. End up pulling a Starship Troopers medic. I know how to keep the idiocy alive. See, I would think that if we had our own town, the most worrisome phrase, the most worrisome phrase that could be uttered is, "Hey, y'all, watch this." Not allowed to touch anything electrical since I electrocuted myself. Jesus, Lace. Heathens, Roughnecks. Welcome to the Roughnecks. Meatbag and Drago. Hold my beer, hold my rum. Watch this. Shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, that reminds me of the nail in the wall above the light switch. Move. I mean, Draken, just imagine. Just imagine. Like, imagine Lace, Wisp, and I just giggle, giggle, giggle. Hey, y'all, watch this. Draken would be gray by the first month. My dad still can't understand how I didn't electrocute myself. I'm impressed. Meatbag, I've done drywall and some electrical. Nice. If I'm giggling, I'm either hurt or I'm up no good. Draken, you might want to restock that first aid pack. It's going to be needed. It's going to be needed. How? How have you been hit by lightning not once, but twice? Like, that's impressive. Oh, Jesus, Lace. Jeez Louise. How? Just how? Draken, the train conductor? Okay, I have questions, Wisp. I have questions. Why were you trying to open a bottle of rum with a hammer? Why? Ooh, woo! Sunshine, sunshine. Good morning, sun. Of course, the story starts with I was already drunk. Happy Pride, son. I'm doing. I'm having a little bit of giggle at the fact that Wisp once tried to open a rum bottle with a hammer. Thank you for liking the live, Jeff. I greatly appreciate it. I mean, fair, fair, Wisp. Blood and rum everywhere. So you were anointed by pirates because the chainsaw was out of gas. Oh, ain't that the truth, though, Lace? So there I was. I was. Wisp was just informed us about the light switch in the picture. Oh. Do yourself and rum and Wisp, but don't mix, folks. You see, what happened was, Lace, okay, I have to know. I have to know. My boss is wondering why I'm crying and pissing myself laughing at the same time. Here, share with the class. Oh, I wanna know, and I want it now. Oh, I can't be the only one with these stories. See, handstands on skateboards and rum was another one. Jesus, Wisp. Oh God. Okay, this is only going to go well. Would you like me to do a dramatic reading of your words? Ba 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 ba. Okay, so university. I was 19 and dumb. Very drunk during the winter, and we were going skinny dipping. Snow and ice. We have to jump over this fence. This is gonna be good. Nice. Nice, Draken. This is gonna be a good one. I'm already liking where this is going. I mean, that sounds like a great time. I mean, there's 8 people in here and only 7 brain cells, and I have 0. My friend and I were trying to maneuver over it. She slipped, hit me. I caught her. I landed, straddled on the fence. It got the joint in my thigh and right side on my lady bits. Oh, oh, oh. Well, what do you know? I already have 5 white hairs. Oh, damn, Lace. Ah. Wait, y'all have brain cells? No, no, no brain cells. I I know Barbie doll. Oh, 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 oh God, that was good. Uh, I feel like that should be out. It absolutely should be. See, my beard's going gray. Okay, I have to ask. I have to ask though, Lace, because you were going skinny dipping. Does this mean you were already naked? Because okay, because the mental image I had was you and Nari stripped and were trying. Oh, oh. It's like a broken cage. Dead. T-E-D, dead.
Dead. D-E-D.
Dead.
Dead.
Oh, oh. I've been murdered. Oh, oh shit. Frozen lips. Oh, 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 oh God, I needed that laugh. Oh. Oh, he was next morning. Work up and completely woke up all like a penguin. I bet. I bet. Ice play style. Is that the new Demon Slayer form? Ice play, lace style. Oh, oh, oh. Brings the new meaning of meat popsicle. Ain't that the truth? Sir, do you register as human? No, I am a meat popsicle. Oh, oh Jesus. Oh, oh, that was good. Oh, that was good. Do 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 do. Not even we understand. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, I threw the the metal feds quote into out of context quotes. Oh, oh, oh. Right? Oh, oh, oh. Heathen Town, the one place where coffee stands out, number of the local temples. Oh, oh, sweet Jesus. Cold tacos. Yum. Oh. But why's the rum gone? Oh, oh, thank you for liking the live, Melissa. Oh, oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, 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 God. That was funny. I mean, we could even open up a bordello at that point and a hookah lounge with it. I wouldn't get any work done. Oh, hell, we would have to make a contract with a local hospital. Just be like, hey, y'all. That's a good one, meatbag. Yeah, it's usually the fourth floor. Crippy sock. Oh, oh. Wisp, I'm a trained firefighter on board a ship. So on land, you're even better? I have a boat license. I should never have been trusted with a weapons engineer with my... Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, paramedic. Is your fear of life flashing before your eyes? Because mine already went past that one. Oh, oh. All of a sudden, someone gets the bright idea. Hey, we're going mudding. No, you're not. Hide the hammer, shit. Hide the booze. Fell off a ladder and got pinned between the tree and the wall of my coop for 3 hours before my neighbor came to help me. Jesus Christ, Lace. I, I mean, paramedic. At least no one could say, "Hey, it's a S word or Q word day. When when I was a medic, um, someone, I can't remember the dude's name, so, but someone had decided to chop wood with a fucking samurai sword, like legit battle ready samurai sword, and he was drunk. So that's the only way this idea comes about. Paramedic immediately knows what's about to happen. Dude puts his foot on top of the fucking stump to to hold the stumps ready. Raises the sword and whack right through his ankle. Yeah, yeah. Right? One guy on my medic squad had responded to a dude had somehow like braced the chainsaw as he was um cutting a tree and went through his wrist. I was like, oh no, oh no. That's not a knife. This is a knife. Oh, sweet Jesus. Yeah, I had to get rid of all my swords. The tip of her finger bit off. What was she facing? A badger or a raccoon? Uh, 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 that 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 that's a new one. That is a new one. It is not often I'm surprised anymore, paramedic, but well done. Lace, sweetie, you can't have a sword. I, I'd fear I'd be giving you a murder weapon. Just saying. Ole was just chilling like a champ too. I think I'd suit an axe, wisp with the axe and lace with the sword. I now know what it means to fear God. Gives a new meaning to knife play. Knife hand. Drago, you have an orc sword? When you say orc sword, do you mean um
How rude.
how old? Do you mean like Lord of the Rings orc? Lace, come to my garage. Giggity. How would? Oh, oh. Thank you for following on Facebook, Michael. I greatly appreciate it. See, I had a wooden version of Guts's Dragon Slayer. Thing weighed easily 70 pounds. I was like, Jesus, because it was made fully of oak. A friend of mine had given it to me. I'm just like, you could break bones with that. Oh. Like, I was 18. Like, I was 18 and, you know, more athletic than I am now, but not nearly as strong as I am now. And I brought it down overhead and broke an entire microwave with it. Immediately range knife hand. Ain't that the damn truth? Oh, but yeah. Oh, I think it's funny. Do 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 do. But yeah, the do 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 do. Welcome back. Hi, Lynette. How you doing, sweetie? Oh, bum, 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 bum. Oof. I'm sorry, Lynette. I hope you feel better. We were just talking about, the insanity that would be, if all of us heathens were in one town. Ba 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 bum, ba 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 bum, ba 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 bum, ba-dum. Blazing Saddles. I don't want to be the sheriff. Yeah, the insanity. I really wish there. I wonder. Hold on, I have to look up something on YouTube real quick. Hmm. Nope. I was wondering if someone was going to be doing a live stream of Rumble in the Jungle, which is the Dimension 20. Do 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 do. Ah, damn it! I got so many axes now. Oh Jesus! Nice. Glaze, I am sure you are sweet and kind. Lynette, oh, I'm springing for all three of us to have a massage shade. Nice. The one you see online is not the same as you get in person. This is the same for everyone. You don't see my facial expressions. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I'm unhinged, whether online or in person. Just the way it is. Rum and all, take me as I am or get the fuck out. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Doo doo doo. I won't say wisp because I've been fighting those bastards in God of War and Oblivion. Womp womp. Doo 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 doo. Will o wisp. Oh. What class are you playing in D&D, Wisp? Oh. Mhm. And Lynette with the stretch. Oh. And hit me with a hydrate. Damn. Nice.
I will send you to Jesus.
I'm being sent to Jesus already? Shit. That's fair. That's fair, Lace. Welcome back, Draken. I mean, Lynette wanted to hear me growl to start her day off. Do 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 do. It's growling. Why not? I miss D&D so much. Spouse does too. Like, quite literally, I thought about putting together like a one shot, but it would involve a lot of it would involve a lot of planning. Like a lot of planning. Do 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 do. I am not going to be DM. See, if I was to run a if I was going to run a one shot, um, I kind of do one like a fantasy high, like in the realm of Spire, um, like that style. Same meatbag, same. Like it's either that or run a D&D a D&D style Shadowrun campaign. Bum 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 bum. I hope you have a good day, Drac, and enjoy. Get some rest. Doop, doo, doop, ba, 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 ba. Again, with this group. Fair. Fair. Ah, and cracking my face off. I mean, we're good at hilarity. Bum, 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 bum. All right, Drago, be safe. I hope you enjoy your day. Thank you for hanging out with me for a little bit. And Babyface, subscribe for 10 months with Prime. Thank you, my love. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. With the end of work, quite literally, I'm really thinking about doing a streamathon. Just be like, you know what? Fuck it. It wouldn't be for a bit. See, That's the thing. Rum. Eh? Eh? What news, Draken? Ain't that the truth, meatbag? Ain't that the truth? Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Well done, Draken. Well done. So today we've established rum as the answer. Absolutely. Lace shouldn't go skinny dipping near fences. 100%. And Wisp shouldn't be allowed near hammers. These are all valid. Good morning, my love.
Currently exist, yeah.
I love you. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. So anyone got anything fun planned for today?
Harass you. Be sick. Laugh about the fact that my sister got to my grandparents' house last night, high as fuck, ate an entire chocolate cake out of their fridge, and then went to bed. And I just got a text message this morning that says, I think they know.
Why do you have to find new artists, Lynette?
Wait, what?
I might jump in Craft Corner after this. Nice.
What happened to your artist? Holy shit.
What?
Self-harm?
S harassment.
Oh. That's not what SH means in my brain, is why
Uh,
I had to
uh,
clarify. Come to my artist, Lynette. We'll get tattooed together. It'll be great.
Brie is amazing.
You show up that squirtle one more time, I'm gonna take it.
You're going to draw the ink straight out of my skin?
No, I was gonna use vegetable peeler.
Aggressively? Whiskey Tango Foxtrot?
That just blows my mind. After you've dropped thousands of dollars there, thousands of dollars, is it that he's uncomfortable with the fact that Bestie's a gay man? And I am assuming that Bestie's a gay man just from the way that you've spoken about him.
We got the text an hour before. Jesus.
And having experienced a lot of this, having had a gay best friend for a very long time, your artist is a bigot and asked a question he didn't want the answer to, and Bestie answered, and probably answered it in a way that, the straight man, I assume, was uncomfortable with. God, I hate people.
He's straight but supposed to be an ally.
Yeah, I'd be blasting his shit. You want me to do it? There's no tie to me. Literally keeping a list of tattoo artists that don't deserve to be on this earth.
When I asked what we did, he said, "You know exactly what I mean." That is so fucked. I am so sorry.
I'm sorry, Lynette.
That that is super fucked. I am so sorry. Lynette, I heard that, Faye.
I have to shut open. Mwah.
I bet. Like,
Yeah. The amount that I cried when Heathen got his squirrel tattoo, I am absolutely certain that you cried. You've spent a lot of time with that person, and they have put a lot of touch on your body.
that
That.
Faye said it the best. Like,
Anyone else hate fucking metformin like I hate metformin?
Lynette has the same drawback that we do with metformin.
Fucking metformin. Jesus Christ.
Um, Lynette, let me ask Critter. Critter knows a couple of artists in your area, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Critter and their partner, well, with their nesting partner.
This thing on the back of my arm is fucking nasty.
So I'll reach out to.
I'd love to know what his list is.
Oh, Dragon 100%.
Oh, I got another name to add to that list. I rescued a lady from her abusive ex Ubering last month.
Lynette, sweetie, this isn't on you.
Mm-mm. Unless you were groping him and offering to suck his dick while he was tattooing you, you didn't do shit.
That it's not on you. Promise you.
This is on bigotry.
Is what Faye said is 100% bigotry. Hands down, full stop. Draken, give me names and I can get them on blacklist.
Oh, I will. Touching a 19-year-old girl.
Oh. Yeah, and from hmm,
Hmm.
huh. I wonder if spouse scared your tattoo artist,
Me?
Lynette. And Son's absolutely right. Like, oh, then Faye is correct on the assumption. It's 100% Faye's correct on the assumption. He asked the question to Bessie. Bessie answered honestly, and douchebag took it as, oh, he's coming on to me.
Hey, real quick, interrupting.
Uh huh.
You know how I went on a rampage after I picked up that girl?
Uh huh.
Lucky 13 fired him. He's not there. He's off the artist page.
Good.
Because I was about to blast him on your stream. Wonder if he's in jail.
Here's the thing, Lynette, you are a very trusting person, and you are a very loving person. Do not let the idiocy of others change your heart. Draken hit me with a hydrate.
You're not
It's
my supervisor.
Faye says you're not her supervisor.
I'll drink my soda. Maybe I'll open an energy drink because somebody's pushing hydration.
Oh, a- absolutely. That 100%, like, I'm sure that chaos um I'm I'm sure that chaos would agree with that assessment, Lace. Is why I said please. But quite literally, uh Lace's assessment would be correct. Would be my assumption. Because most from the way I understand artist breakdown in most tattoo parlors, artists make 30% of the tattoo itself. Um, Depending on if it's apprentice, where it's like 20%, featured artist is like 30%, and founding artist is like 50% of the tattoo. Like it's something like that. At least that's the way it was at most tattoo places I know. Um, so it sounds to me that absolutely. 100%. And quite literally, this dude's a dick. 100% a dick. Like, I know apprentice is usually like 20% because they're still applying their craft, but the other 20% goes into their their agreement with the shop. And what Draken said, like, it is completely understandable to be shocked and hurt and appalled. See, Babyface knows more about the apprentice breakdown. I thought it was the shop, but because I thought it was 20% for them, 10% for their mentor, and 10% for the shop. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh yeah, uh, quite literally. And that's the thing is that I'm sure he did this like Lay said to get through the winter because quite literally that's 10 grand over the course of 5 months and they're slow months. That that can literally break a shop. His shop has only been open since October 19th. Yeah, so quite literally. He opened his shop, realized it was going to be a slow time, and used you. That is nowhere near okay. I'm sorry your kids are pissing you off, Lace. So, anyone who sits there and says they're an ally, I look at their friends. If their friends vouch for them, like when someone sits there and it's usually in a group setting. Thank you for the stretch, son. Oh, oh. Um, See, my response, Lace, would have been, "You have hands, feet. You can move easier than I can. Why don't you do it?" Um, anytime someone says that they are an ally, like it's usually a group setting. And so I will look at their friends, like out of the corner of my eye, and if they look uncomfortable, I know immediately, do not trust.
She needs a break from that. Get. Nobody
Do,
likes you.
do you need a break, Ember? Come here, Ember. 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 Up. Up. Ember. She's not coming in here. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Yeah. I have a curiosity. I have a curiosity, and I bet that he's one of the red pill types. That's also a good question. Did polyamory come up? Because from thank you for following on Facebook, gentlemen. Because from I hate to say it, but stereotypes. 100%, son. Um, but looking at it from, and I hate to say it, but military. Um, there are a lot of military members that do not accept um, queerness first and foremost, and um, ding, bet you money between polyamory and I bet you money that the girlfriend said, "Oh, she's coming on to you." Bet you money, or that Bessie was coming on to him. 'Cause I have a feeling. Do 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 do. I I I agree with Sun's assessment. I swear the GF had something to say. 110%.
Put her on speakerphone. That tells me that something happened where she was like, "Oh, he's way too comfortable with this woman."
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You're fine, sweetie. Uh,
do y'all want to hear a case of responding to Sunshine? A case of me protecting my peace that I haven't even told Heathen about yet. Um, so
hold on. I'm adjusting so you can slightly be seen.
mm, so the day of Bestie's funeral, I got a message from my ex-fiance. And I was like, well, this is interesting. We've talked a couple times over the years. Sure. So we talked back and forth for a couple of weeks, doing voice chats and all of this stuff. He's in England. It was just easier because I was doing a lot of driving. Well, I went back up for my sister's something. I can't remember. I went somewhere. Sister's graduation and then graduation party. And so we had still been talking and back and forth, and he was expressing how excited he was that had reconnected. And then he told me about the new girl that he had just started seeing. Um, which is great. Happy for him. As I told Heathen, there was no chance in hell that he and I would ever get back together. Polly is not a thing that he is capable of. Well, his new girl has a 4-year-old that this person decided that the second date would be a great time to meet the child. Um, and then by week 2, so the weekend I went to my sister's graduation party, he was telling me that they were going out of town for the weekend. Him, the mom, and the daughter, the 4-year-old. They were going out of town for a 3-day weekend, and how he just couldn't wait to, show how good of a father he could be. And that was it for me. That was when Faye said, I'm not even going to open these messages because they're about to turn to fucking drama again.
Mm-hmm.
So out of pocket. It was, and so they came back on the Monday, and by the Tuesday, I had a 10-minute long voice message, and I have not. Nope.
And realized Faye went to the graduation party almost 3 weeks ago.
I don't respond unless I want to respond. And I have not been a people. There's been lots of crying and bed adjusting over the last 3 weeks.
And most people on our server know that you're, you know, hard to reach. Like unless it's urgent or they need an ear. Whiskey Tango fucking Foxtrot. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. Walk softly, carry big stick.
No, saying they should walk softly. Tread carefully.
I know.
No, you're not.
Oh.
Carry hammer. Faye doesn't need a hammer. Faye is the hammer.
I am. Yeah. Faye on a mission is not a thing that should be interrupted.
Faye on a mission, even I clear. Clear path.
My favorite experience with you in the world, still to this day,
Mm-hmm.
actually had nothing to do with you.
Mm-hmm.
It was the day I was getting the doctor fired at the hospital. And you walked in behind him and felt the wrath and just turned around and kept walking down the hallway. Like, nope, I am not going to be the next target accidentally. Because that's exactly what happened. You walked in the room,
Saw what's
heard
happening?
the tone, and just kept going.
I am unneeded at this moment. Walk the fuck away. I will check back in 5 minutes.
It's rare that anyone outside of the elusive spouse and heathen actually see the full weight of my wrath. And I know that you guys are thinking, probably, especially Lynette's going, I'm not sure about that. No. The full weight of my wrath happens in this room when cameras and microphones are off. And then I go downstairs to elusive spouse and I bring it down another 3 notches. And then I go outside and I smoke some weed and probably a cigarette, and then I bring it down another 3 notches, and then that's the level of Faye on a rage that anyone in the real world gets usually.
Must prevent collateral damage.
Yeah, for heathen it was, oh my god, she's gonna kill any man that walks in that room. Don't be next. Don't be next. Like, I saw it go through his mind.
I am the wrong gender today.
I'm the wrong gender to be in this room. Flee!
100% acknowledge and aware of my.
Yeah, it was the wrong gender. It was the wrong gender. Never mind. I don't need to say anything further than that.
Lace takes notes.
Yeah. Because right now I do interesting runs to get it.
It's because I mentioned that, we have enough people in the server to make our own small town.
I still need a gated compound. I like most of you enough to live close and by, but I don't like any of you enough to not be able to lock my doors or be naked outside.
A small, never a dull moment town.
Hence the gated compound.
Oh, Lace, nope. I even said I want to live on the outskirts.
Okay, so we'll just build them all in like a big circle with lots of like 12-foot walls in between, and the center can be like where the chaos happens.
The town square festival party.
Because if we all want to be on the outskirts, then we just need to buy like a national park and have a picnic gazebo or something, because
Whisper the damn cold tacos.
you know, What's wrong with a cold taco? As long as it's not al pastor.
Look at out of context quotes and you'll
No,
understand.
no. I don't have opening Discord in me today. There's a reason you didn't get the whiny good morning message.
Lace, while younger, in Canada, in winter, tried to go skinny dipping in a lake.
That's a cold taco.
And climbed over a fence, slammed down, and
It's a cold taco. You have to call the fire department to loosen you. What? Think about it. A tongue stuck on a pole is bad. A taco stuck on a fence pole? Well, he said skinny dipping. I'm just saying. I broke Ethan.
Oh, oh, oh.
Did I ever tell you that I became the lake monster at my grandparents' house?
No.
They couldn't get me out of it, even in the dead of winter. So I'd wait until they came to look for me, hiding under the deck, like the dock.
Uh,
That wasn't the right word. My brain had to catch up. Hiding under the dock, I'd wait for them to come look and like start screaming for me. You're gonna die of hypothermia! And I'd reach up and grab their ankles from under the dock.
oh, oh, oh,
It's my grandpa's fault.
oh,
I don't want to
oh,
be here.
oh. I mean, again, Draken, you'll be gray in a month. Why don't you want to be here?
Because I'm sick and your fuck trophies are sick.
Yup. Well, one's sick, the other has a concussion.
Concussion is a type of sick.
Oh, the religion of the town is coffee
Ew, no, veto.
because there's more
Ew,
coffee
no,
stands.
veto.
There's more coffee stands than temples.
Ew, no, veto.
All hail caffeine.
Caffeine? Sure.
We would have to get town sponsorship with caffeine sources. Oh. Oh shit.
Holy crap.
Thank you for the raid, Phenom.
Hello, Phenom. Long time no see.
Big shout out to Phenom. How you doing, bud? How's it going? Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for the raid, Phenom.
I want green coffee plants for my skin and hair.
Oh.
Not that I need to grow any more hair.
Uh,
That,
uh,
yeah. It's fucking right.
you need anything from me, Phenom? Come on down to Heathen Town.
I think Chaos would take offense to that, Draken.
Chaos is on vacation. It's fine.
That reminds me, I need to do a check-in.
Yup. Especially since.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Were you talking about what got posted yesterday?
Hmm. Uh, when I win the lottery.
What?
Speaking of this heathen town, when are we making this village? When I win the lottery.
Heathen Town will happen when Heathen Con happens. Which is to say, I don't think Babyface can handle that.
¿Por qué?
Because Babyface's dream is a quiet,
A
isolated.
a quiet, isolated castle with a princess tower?
Doesn't have to be a castle. I do want my turret.
Nice. Sunshine got it next year. ModCon.
Faye does owe Sunshine lots of yummy foods.
And a moat. Apparently, you need a moat.
I'm not allowed to have a moat because if I have a moat, I will get critters. And Heathen is afraid of the type of critters that I would put in a moat.
I mean, at this point, we're bigger than my old LARP group.
Which is why I said Heathen Con cannot happen. Because I ran cons for that LARP group. I've seen the shit. I've dealt with the police. I'm good.
It's fine. I'll be a coordinator.
I don't trust you to be a coordinator.
Womp womp.
Because you are the architect of this chaos. There's a reason I consider myself the mom min.
We can recruit Argent. It's fine.
Me and Arjun against the world. You really want that? You saw what happened the last time Arjun and I went out. You left us alone together once. You'll have never let it happen again.
For valid reasons. But if I was to put coordinators
Why am I not gray? Why would I be gray?
from the chaos I cause, I just had a vision of nightmares.
Unfortunately, to both Lynette and Lace, if we move to Canada, it's going to be the opposite side from where Lace is.
It'll be in Quebecois, which I'll be surrounded by French.
You won't be surrounded by shit. You'll be in your office on the computer.
Oh. Oh.
Montreal.
Do, 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 do. Alberta is a no. From what I've heard, Alberta is a no for everyone, even the people who live in
Isn't
Alberta.
Alberta just moose and wolves and snow?
And Canadian MAGA.
Wolves and moose, meese, and snow. Montreal, Quebec. My other daddy is Quebecois.
Oh, trust me, I've heard.
Okay, the U.S. can have Alberta if Canada will take the rest of us that don't want to be here.
Pretty much. Pretty much, Draken. Oh,
Did I show you the baby meese?
yes.
I did?
Yes.
Okay. Moonshine and kombucha.
Uh-huh. We leave for freedom soon, right? Please?
I started looking up what needed to happen to get jobs in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
That was what I was doing while I was falling asleep last night.
Mm-hmm. Quite a bit.
Yes, but not as much as you'd expect to. There,
Uh,
the first step is finding a place that's willing to hire someone non-national. That's the first step.
good morning, little bit. Happy Pride.
Hi, little bit. Happy Pride. Hi.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right, let's do it. I can move to that side of Canada to start. It's fine. Once you're in the country, it's easier.
Victoria, right?
I don't actually know. I know it's near like the sugar forest. And by near, I mean the same way I'd consider this near DC.
I mean, so closer to Vancouver side.
Up from Washington.
Vancouver is
I
literally
don't know. I lived in Europe when I should have been learning this shit. I don't know.
Nova Scotia. So British Columbia is right above. Right here is Vancouver. Seattle's here. Critter and
Are closer to that side.
would drive up to Vancouver for
games.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nova Scotia up from Maine
Wait.
is Sugar Forest is
Where are you? I thought.
Prince Edward
Where's
Isle.
Maine? Maine's on our side, isn't
Yes. Yes.
it? Oh, I'm having a stroke. I'm having a
Hold
stroke.
on, let me pull up a map for Babyface.
No, I don't. That's not why I'm having a stroke. I'm just confused by where Lace is. I thought Lace was on the West Coast.
Mm-mm. Right here.
Oh, well, then what the fuck do I know? I'm not. I still am not
Here's
looking at your map. I can't see your mouse.
Nova Scotia.
Uh-huh.
Here's PEI, Prince Edward Isle.
Where's Vermont?
Vermont is here.
Okay, so yeah, that's where I want to go. Move your finger up like 1.5 inches.
Montreal.
Yes, but right in between. His family's land is right there.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Vancouver is here, and here's Seattle.
Yeah, for some reason I thought Lace was like 4 inches up from where your mouse is now.
No, the Sugar Forest is closer to here in New Brunswick.
Draken, I knew you were West Coast, but you're West Coast US, right?
Yes, in Oregon, I believe.
Who the fuck is on the West Coast of Canada in our server that I keep thinking of? Or
You misunderstood.
was I just imagining Lace having to like put on Arctic gear constantly?
For some reason, I only thought there was three. I thought there was the one in New Brunswick, the one that's closer towards Vancouver. Ah, That tracks.
I genuinely have like, and my knowledge of Canada is limited to ketchup chips, and I spent 3 weeks houseboating when I was 8, all in waterways I could get directly to from Detroit. Uh, So I thought Lace was like way on the west coast and way up north. And so I've been like picturing you having to like don layers and like fur outsides just to like go get the kidlets. I more like an Eskimo in my brain. I don't know if I can say that term anymore, but I don't know what the politically correct term would be.
What?
Eskimo?
Inuit.
Inuit. I don't know, I'm picturing like sugar forest and igloos together. Because I don't know what a sugar forest is. I just heard maple syrup, and maple syrup to me is shoving a thing in a tree and there being snow.
A little bit. You're from Detroit?
Wait, what?
Babyface about to go, do I know you?
I'm I knew that about you, meatbag. Heathen's dying because little bit working for Secretary of State is amusing and ironic because I have caused many, many, many problems for the Secretary of State in Detroit. Many, many problems. Hmm? Many. That's important. That's important.
I had to drive and get Baby Faye. Like
You took a bus and train up and then drove me home, but yes.
I had to go get Baby Faye, so I had to drive back from Detroit. And Baby Faye was like, "Hey, there's an exit up here that if you take the wrong part of the exit, you go to Canada and we will get stuck there."
Please don't do it. That was your third time in Michigan. The first 2 times I wouldn't let you drive.
I also caused many problems for the Secretary of State.
As you should. Right? Yeah, see?
Oh,
One of my favorite things to do
be safe, Wisp.
is to hold up street signs and like town names for my partners to try and say from Michigan. It's great. It's a fun game. I like it.
Gradiot?
Gosh it.
The fuck? Schooner? Is that right or wrong?
I think it's right. I fuck some of them up. Oh.
Shaner.
Now do you understand why I have so much trouble with your fucking made up shit down here?
It's not made up. It's better than Massachusetts. Worcester is Wista. The fuck? There's no A in it. Thanks for liking the live, Paul.
Or my case, all of the above.
Tatamaguchi? All words are made up.
It's true. It's true.
I'm not even trying that one, Lace. Not even trying that one.
I'm done with all of you. My tongue does not move in those ways.
That's why when I was accosted at work a few months ago, it was a huge deal.
It's fair.
Okay, Lace. But yeah, like we have we have a road around here called, and you can tell when someone is from the area and when someone's not by how that's pronounced. Wait, what, Lynette?
That sounds amazing.
I the state police love having to defend the gays. It's their favorite.
Ah,
That's amazing.
I don't feel good.
Apparently, having a sinus infection makes them hard to say. Tracks, tracks. I'm sorry you don't feel good, Ma.
I go downstairs, but I get trapped by the tiniest demon, an Astro.
At some point or another, she's going to trap someone.
I wasn't sick.
You're correct, but she also, every time she gets hurt, who does she?
I know. I'm a very good medic mama. But I have clean sheets on the bed. If she. Oh, fine. I will medic mama. But you have to dustbuster the bed before I lay down tonight.
Okay.
She brings crumbs. She makes so many crumbs.
Yeah, yeah. Usually my spot, I know.
She would be fine until you're trying to lay on top of me, and my only way to get out is to.
Oh,
You were very cuddly again last night. It was almost dangerous.
dangerous, my friend. Oh,
In case y'all can't tell, Baby Faye is not a cuddler while she sleeps. Don't touch me. You'll die.
waking baby Faye is more dangerous.
You almost died yesterday. You don't even know why, do you?
No.
Because with frustration, you used frustration or irritation to open Luna's crate.
It was exhaustion.
And it screamed like the devil. I woke up and I looked at Spouse and said, "You need to WD 40 your dog's crate." I, And Ember went, "Oh shit, I'm leaving."
I love that he is also not at all surprised that he almost died.
No.
That's a daily occurrence here. Daily occurrence.
And it's usually four things he can't control. I acknowledge that.
As it should be. Womp womp.
Damn it. Why am
What can you not find, my love?
the thing that holds the hair?
There's.
No, it's not there.
I said there are hair ties. Or you're wanting a
I
scrunchie.
can't use hair ties because when I take hair ties out, my hair stays in the same position.
I mean, you have a very luscious full head of hair. What thought I was going to say you have a lion's mane right now?
No, I took it down here. Is it right there? No.
No.
I, I'm, I know where there is one, but it's not the right size.
Hair ties are bad for curly hair. Lynette says I might hear a roar. Mana
Ow.
mana. Do 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 do. Mana mana.
That came on the radio the other day while I was driving with, I think it was both children, actually. And I turned it way up and started singing it. And they both go, "Ah, Mama." I said, "See, it's a real song." They were not amused.
I mean, they're not amused by any of our antics. Every time they go, I'm like, see, how does it feel? I just did that at the same time. Oh, oh. So, anyone got any fun plans for today? Dangerous, my friend. Well,
I'm just,
about to do the John Cena. Ba-ba-da-ba.
basically, yeah. You know all those times I was afraid to cough or cry or.
Mhm.
Not anymore! I have to fulfill a dream before.
We can figure it out.
Yeah.
Today is graduation. My spawn graduates next year, but all of her friends are today, so we're going to that. Nice. A town of E4 Chaos Mongers. Ooh, have fun, Dragon. I'm making some more Pride merch today. BT dubs. That'll be the last Pride merch push for the month. Or last designs I make for the month.
Maybe. Depends on how many times I go, "Hey, make this!"
I mean,
Oh, damn it.
what?
I thought my other medication was ready, but it's not the one I was hoping for. The one that they're going to make me pay for.
Nice. So, um, DC's World Love Fest is this weekend, and they're looking for people to participate from the polyam side and for LGBT side as well. And so someone reached out to the page. I was like, no, I can't. I cannot participate in that. Nice. Our city's Pride Festival doesn't happen until September. Because it's specifically a Virginia thing. But like 10,000 people come to the area. I would love to be a vendor at it, but at the same time, no. No, 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 no. Nice. Dangerous, my friend. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, that's funny. Nice.
This was my sister's rave, by the way. That's the animation.
Ah, nice. Dangerous, my friend. Oh, all right. I should start focusing on work. It's a thing. Nice. Yeah, but after today, 7 days remain. So, but I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a great day. If y'all need me, I'll be around in the server. But otherwise, hope y'all have a great day. Happy Pride. Love y'all. And if y'all need anything, let me know. All right? So I will catch y'all.